Alright guys, so we're making good progress here. Last tests were amazing. I'll clean up the model a little bit. I want to try out some lifter tests, which is the center of the board. Just clearing this out a little bit. Clear this off. Huge advancements yesterday with the teleporter helped me to realize that. Excellent. Excellent. Helped me to realize that the hoverboard and the hoverboard suit really are very essential to completion of the hoverboard. So there's a lot of work to be done in that regard. Let's go ahead and see. We haven't tested out the center component just yet. So we're going to give a little bit of a test here, see what happens. Very cool. Now, of course, we have 3 grooves, yet we only have 2 70 core array components, so I'd rather use this one. So we're going to skip the middle one. Do the 2 end ones. That's pretty fire. That's pretty fire. Even with the irregular components here. So we need to test it basically from this point of view. Wow, okay. So we can probably see exactly how it's connecting. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. So this right here, let me know something. Because as we can see, the angle there is shifted. So we're not flat anymore. With this one, we only ever went back. We never really experienced the necessity of forward because the back half is always lower than the front half. So definitely we're going to have to think about that when it comes to the hover boots. Fortunately, we got the hover boot prototypes coming in. Let's get in a little bit more. Alright, and then let's get simply some basic testing material out there. I think that should be enough, actually. This is purely testing. Analyze that data. All right, that's good. Well, all right, so it seems like we're definitely going to think about how to get some real lift there, and we're still having the issue truly engaging the 7D core. Interesting. Interesting. All right. So the concept of I haven't even tried the Quibic gates. Actually, let me go ahead and see if I can get some sort of basic Quibic gate set up here. It's our quantum gate material. Let's see. Let's go ahead and unattach the 70 core arrays. Alrighty. Okay. Well, this is a never before tested idea. I guess I have sort of tested this idea before. Okay. All right. Let's check this out. Let's see here. Oh wow, that actually worked out a lot better than I thought. Now, with the completely different dynamics of the angle here, we don't know how this is going to play out, but let's see. Whoa. Okay. That's pretty effective, actually. Wow. Got launched out. But that definitely wasn't a fruitless test. Really interesting. Really interesting. We're still having a lot of issues with the contact, though. I mean, really, you're not going to be hitting that hard right there, but we need to test for every eventuality. Jeez. But that's pretty amazing. Interesting. I mean, cool thing is we already kind of have quantum gates right here built into the board. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit more material here. Just one more thing I want to test really quickly before I get out of here. Check the length of the quantum gates here. I'm going to try a little bit of an interesting method here. Pure data. Let's check it out. Wow. Okay. Instantly successful. Wow. Launching it up. The 7D core. The 7D core array with the qubit lattice is launching it up. I mean, we need a little more detail on this angle right here, but that could just be with articulation of the ridges. Going a little deeper right there. That's amazing. Let's get a little bit more data specific in the right region so that we can process that out. Let me angle that so I can see. So it's still hitting on the raised aspect. The ridges are locking it in. It's being translated by the quantum gate into the outer core. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Getting that last boost, and we're launched onto the back wheels. That's amazing. Ooh, and we're locked in too. We're locked in. We're still not getting the wax core engagement that I would like, but I think that might be, when we move up to the larger models, that might be solved. Wow. Alright, that's it for now. You know, one thing I want to try a little bit, I just want to make a super simple prototype of the hover core while we're here, because I haven't even tried it. Of course, we have the 7D core array, but as far as the hover core itself, I don't even really have any concepts. So let me see what I can do to generate a type of... The hover core will actually be attached to the hover belt, so really we're getting into some hover suit studies here. But I just want to get some basic ideas in so that they can be processing, the data can be processing in the background while we proceed. One element of the hover core is definitely going to be the copper, which we're going to use for thermal and electricity conduction. Interesting. Interesting. I mean, we already have the hover engines, which are sort of pseudo hover cores. Those will be nodes for additional processing. Okay. Hover core. I don't have any more hover material. That's crazy how fast that stuff goes. Now, I know for sure that we want to do temperature integration. Let's go ahead and just attach the... Let's see if there's any change at all. I know, obviously, it's like, oh, why would adding some paper change it? But the test will give us data, ladies and gentlemen, especially since we're inside of a time machine here. That's going pretty well. Oh, well. Interesting. Well, one thing we've already seen is the damage coming in there. So that's already encoding data. Already encoding data. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Great progress today. Thank you.